And welcome to the release rundown for July 10th, 2026. Thanks for carving out a few minutes to join us. Today we have some great updates across benefits, platform, and system fixes, so let's jump right in. First, I'll introduce myself. My name is Andy Metzler, and I am one of the learning and development specialists at Dominion Payroll. I'll be walking you through everything new this cycle. Before we get started, one quick note. At Dominion Payroll, we're committed to keeping you informed about upcoming updates and advancements in our shared payroll technology. That said, please keep in mind that features, capabilities, and timelines may evolve as iSolved, our technology partner, continues to innovate and refine the solution. We really appreciate your flexibility and enthusiasm as we work together to deliver the best possible experience. So here's what we're going to cover today. First, benefits and HR. We'll talk about a benefits guidance update, the new ability to copy employee and system messages and documents now showing up in the employee workspace to-dos. Next, on the platform side, we'll cover identity recovery codes. Then we'll go through system updates, specifically issues we've resolved and how they improve accuracy and compliance. And finally, we'll close out with a look at what's coming soon. Let's start with benefits and HR. Our first update is to benefits guidance, and it's a good one. We're adding support for legal insurance plan types. What does that mean in practice? A brand new benefit category has been added specifically to support legal insurance recommendations. So, as employees go through the benefits guidance experience, legal insurance will now show up right alongside the other benefit types they're already used to seeing: medical, dental, vision, and so on. The goal here is simple: give employees a more complete picture of their options during enrollment so that they can make informed decisions about protecting themselves, not just their health, but their legal needs too. Next up, and this one is a real time saver for admins, the ability to duplicate employee and system messages with one click. If you've ever needed to create a message that's almost identical to one that you've previously created, you know how tedious it can be to rebuild it from scratch. Not anymore. Now you can quickly duplicate any existing message with a single click, and it creates an exact copy. Same content, same wording, ready for you to tweak as needed. It is a small change, but it adds up to real time saved, especially for teams sending out recurring or seasonal communications. Our third benefits and HR update is about visibility. Assigned documents now appear as actionable tasks in the employee workspace to do section. Previously, employees might have needed to go hunting to find documents they were responsible for completing. Now, those assigned documents show up right in their to-dos alongside their other tasks. That means employees can review and complete required documents from one centralized location. No more digging around, and it's a straightforward change, but it does meaningfully cut down on missed paperwork and follow-up emails. Now let's shift over to the platform update, identity recovery codes, or self-service account reset. This is a security and convenience feature rolled into one. Here's what's new. Users can now generate a recovery code to regain account access if their usual multi-factor authentication methods are unavailable. Let's say they've lost their phone, or maybe they've switched devices. From my account, users can create 5 one-time use recovery codes, and they can save them by copying, downloading, or printing them, whatever works best for their workflow. Now, a few important security highlights. Each recovery code can only be used once. Once it's used, it expires immediately. There's no reusing it. And after someone signs in using a recovery code, they'll be prompted to reconfigure their multi-factor authentication methods right away so their account stays properly secured going forward. This gives employees a safety net for account access without compromising on security. Now let's move into system updates. We've resolved several issues this cycle to improve accuracy and compliance, so I want to walk through each one, what the issue was and how we fixed it. The first issue: employees were able to submit time off requests during their accrual plan's probationary period, even when that plan was configured to make the balance unavailable during that time. The resolution is that employees are now correctly restricted from submitting time off requests during their probationary period as defined by their accrual plan rate. This keeps time off requests aligned with the actual policy. The second issue was when an employee requested shift coverage. That shift was immediately removed from their employee workspace calendar, even before a manager had approved the request. The resolution is that shifts now remain visible on the requesting employee's calendar with a pending status until a manager explicitly approves or denies the coverage request. So nothing disappears prematurely, and everyone has an accurate view of what's actually confirmed. The third issue was when two quick punches occurred within the same minute and an alert on the associated hour record was excused or reviewed. It created a duplicate punch on the time card and duplicated the alert in alert details. The resolution is excusing or reviewing an alert on an hour record now correctly updates only the existing alert. No more duplicate punches and no more duplicate alerts cluttering things up. Fourth and final was that canceled shifts were still appearing as scheduled in employee workspace manage under calendar. The resolution is that the calendar now correctly excludes canceled shifts so it accurately reflects each employee's actual scheduling status. Together, these fixes mean cleaner calendars, more accurate time cards, and policy enforcement that matches configuration, all of which supports better compliance and fewer manual corrections down the line. This wraps up this month's release rundown. To recap, new legal insurance support and benefits guidance, one-click message duplication, assigned documents, employee to-dos, self-service identity recovery codes, and several key system fixes around scheduling, time off, and time cards. Thank you so much for your time today, and we'll see you all at the next release rundown.